Hello. It has been a minute. Last time I posted was over a year ago when I was talking about moving into my CRV, and I said I was going to be more consistent, and I haven't done that because keeping an online presence is very hard for me. But here I am, ready to give it another shot. So for this video, I just wanted to talk about the reason, or one of the reasons why I think people that get into van life don't like it, why they fail at it, like whatever. Because I believe a lot of people that go into the van life, especially after seeing it sensationalized on social media, have a certain misconceptions on what it actually is gonna be like. A lot of unrealistic expectations, so I kind of wanted to go over that a bit. And before getting into this video, I am going to be very blunt. So if you get your feelings hurt, I'm sorry, but you're probably the one that needs to hear this. And like the biggest thing that I've noticed is people think that they are going to move from... So somehow I'm missing a whole clip. I must have stopped recording without realizing it. But pretty much I was just saying that people are moving from a house to a vehicle and aren't mentally prepared for this lifestyle because they're just not ready to give up that lifestyle that they're used to. And resume. And because of this, a lot of people blame social media influencers, YouTubers and stuff for their ill preparation of this lifestyle and complain about people not talking enough about the cons, which I don't think that that's true. I just don't think that people have searched for it enough because they are out there. That it's not comfortable, that it's hard, and like, first of all, whoever said that van life was gonna be easy or comfortable? Like, you're living in a vehicle. Like, that's the biggest thing that I don't think people understand, is that you are moving from a house or an apartment, wherever, where you have all these luxuries, conveniences, amenities and stuff, and you're downsizing into a vehicle. It's not gonna be the same. It's not gonna be comfortable. You aren't going to have a convenient shower anymore. You're not gonna have electricity. You're not gonna have a toilet. You're not gonna have AC and heater. Like, yeah, it's possible to have some of those things, but in reality, if you are going to do this lifestyle, you have to get used to the idea of maybe not having all these things. Think about the videos that you're watching where people do have all those things. The people that have Sprinter vans, those $50,000, however much they cost, Sprinter vans, that are building showers, building toilets, building sinks with running water, electricity, and all these things. Think about who these people are. A lot of these people are digital nomads, people with parents' help, like people with money. They're able to afford to build out those things. Like, a lot of these people have bigger budgets than you, and yes, it's possible to build some of these things without that budget, but if you're on a budget and you're buying like an older cargo van that's $2,000 or something, don't expect that you're gonna be building a shower and a toilet and all these things. The electricity and the running water is possible, but if these people have a $4,000 plus budget and they are living in a Sprinter van and they have all these things, well, you have to look at your budget and what your life looks like and realize that your van life is probably not going to look the same. Now, I'm not saying that you can't have any of these amenities or any of these luxuries or anything, but just realize that it is a different lifestyle, that it's not the same as living in a house. So you have to be willing to change or adapt to that. Like, I need you guys to think about why it is you really think you want to get into van life. Like, are you doing it because you want the adventure? Do you actually want to explore the world? And are you okay with giving up some of your comfortability for your freedom? Or if you want to travel, you want to see the world, you want to work less, you want to have your freedom, but you really don't like the idea or absolutely will not give up your showers, your AC, your fridge, your electricity, all these conveniences, if you cannot give those things up, then I don't think you want a van life. Like, you don't want this lifestyle. You just want to stop being a slave to capitalist society. And that's a topic for another video that I will not get into here. Yeah, I just want you guys to think, like, is this something that you've always wanted? I did not get into van life because of influencers. Like, a lot of us that got into this lifestyle before we knew it was trendy did not do it because we thought we were going to make money off of sponsorships off of YouTube and Instagram. We did it for the adventure and for the freedom and because we didn't want to pay rent no more. I started living on the road before I even knew hashtag van life was a thing. I was always really inspired by the hippies and the road stories growing up. I've always wanted to train hop. I've always wanted to hitchhike, do all these road trips and stuff. And it was from the hippie era. When you're looking at TikTok and it is an adventure at all times, and on Instagram it looks so dreamy, and on YouTube people are posting their vlog videos, it's not like that all the time. And I don't think that people need to tell you that, because everybody should know that social media is not real life. Social media is people posting their highlights. And I don't blame people for doing that. If I'm gonna go out on a trip, I'm gonna post the pretty pictures or videos or whatever that I took. I'm not gonna post a video of me digging a shithole. It is nobody's responsibility that you are not doing the research for a lifestyle that you want to live. It's your life. So do not expect people to post a step-by-step of how you're going to live this life. Don't expect influencers to hold your hand and walk you through how your life is gonna look like in van life. That is your responsibility to do that work. And there is no reason why the extent of your research is seeing these videos on TikTok, commenting how do you shower, how do you eat, how do you make money, and if that is the extent of your research, then that's your fault that you were not prepared for this lifestyle. It's like literally anything else in life. If you actually want it, you're going to do the work for it. I got into this lifestyle because I wanted the adventure. I want my actual freedom, and I'm willing to trade in being comfortable all the time and having all these modern conveniences for my actual freedom. And I think that that's why we have a lot of problems in this society, is because people are willing to give up their freedom for comfort and stability. And like, what kind of life is that? And then we wonder why there's such a bad mental health problem in this country, and why nobody is passionate about the job they do or the lifestyle that they live, and wondering why they're not happy. Well, you gave up your passions and you gave up what you actually want in life so that you can be comfortable, so that you have conveniences. We work our ass off all of our life for conveniences to give us more time because we're working all of it away. And I'm glad I realized that early, because I love this lifestyle, even though it's not comfortable all the time. It's not that hard for me because I'm not very materialistic, and I am very willing to give up all the things. I don't mind sleeping in the cold or being in extreme heat. I don't mind not having a shower with me all the time. Aside from the time that I rented a room last winter, I have not had a fridge or electricity in 3.5 years. And I'm okay with that, because I have had the experiences that I've had. I've met all the people that I've met. There's a lot of lessons in this lifestyle, and there's a reason why I continue to do it. You just have to think about what it is you actually want. Do you want the freedom, or do you want your comfort? When you're older, do you think you're gonna be like, damn, I'm glad I was comfortable all this time? Or are you going to want to be able to say, I'm glad I took all those risks, I'm glad I had all those experiences and met all those people and did the things that I did? Because I still don't think that I would have known anything about myself or have learned any of the things that I've learned if I haven't been on the road all this time. I would still be very lost. And honestly, I think I've had a lot more life experience than some people that have been stuck in the suburbs for the last 30-40 years have. I've seen the world in a very different way than a lot of people have, and my only regret is that I didn't get into it sooner. So yeah, I guess that's kind of just the gist of this video, is think about why you actually want to get into this life if that's what you want. And don't make yourself wait for a couple of years to get the perfect van built, because I've heard way too many people think that they have to save up all this money, build out the perfect van, and they think it's going to take them a couple years. Don't wait a couple years. You don't know if you have a couple years. Just go out and do it if this is what you actually want. Is the comfort important to you, or is the freedom important to you? The life experiences. You can't have both. At least not now, not while this society hasn't evolved in that way yet. So you got to think about what it is you want to do right now. Take accountability for your own life. And if this is what you want to do, stop waiting for the right time, because it will never be the right time. Nothing will ever be perfect. Just do it if this is what you actually want. So sorry about the tone. It's all out of love. I just want you guys to be prepared, because it's too many people out there that I've seen talking about how YouTube didn't prepare them for this lifestyle, and all we're here to do is to give you tips on how for you to skip the learning curve and to make things a little easier so that you don't have to figure everything out for yourself. But again, it's nobody's responsibility to show you the way. But I hope this helped anyway and gave you something to think about. Like I said, I am going to attempt to come back and start talking more about more real shit, because I have other projects going on that I would like to tell you guys about in another video. So if this helped, please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye!